Well, some of the world's best golfers are in town today for the Accenture Match Play Golf Tournament at Dove Mountain. Now, this year, there are some changes that may affect golf fans. News 4's Larissa Wohl has the story. The gloves came off last night in Mesa with the 20th and possibly final debate with all four remaining Republican candidates. The focus was on two, though, Mitt Romney and Rick Santorum. Of course, we have all the angles covered in this 360 report.
It's a good thing you mentioned that, Chris. A lot of drivers coming in and out of this wash, and most of them not slowing down at all.
It's actually a big problem, and since this week is National Tire Safety Week, I went and asked some locals how much they really know about their tires. And here with us again is Reggie Kelly. Now, you had me going with the sticky and the tile. You said the word grout, and it scared me. Welcome back. Well, continuing on with our spring cleaning week, we're going to tackle an area you really may not think about when it comes to the phrase spring cleaning. Boo! I had to get back since I didn't wear any orange today. That was my Halloween costume for you. All right, good morning, everybody. The theory is that because she's getting the most airtime, especially on all the promos, that she's going to be the winner. However, from reality TV, we kind of have learned that sometimes they purposely lead you in that direction and then flip the switch. And the Wildcats gave their fans plenty to celebrate. We have the highlights from last night's big win just ahead.
Good morning, everybody. We are at one of the biggest cone zones that's going on today and throughout the weekend here at Fort Lowell Park. You can already see all these kids behind me practicing their moves on the field. Earlier, Officer Molina was telling me, drive with a friend or a buddy. That way you can switch off your driving, especially if you're leaving at night. Now, with me is Britt Klein, who's with Tucson Water. Britt, explain to me when you guys got out here and what we can expect in terms of when this will be finished.
You talking about sports is like me talking about shopping.
Ah, there you go.
All right, taking a look outside, let's get to your commute predictor. A developing story this morning. The Occupy Tucson movement is on the move. This is a downtown look at Congress at the corner of Granada. Alex Komachek isn't your average pet owner. That's because she has two camels. Now, how old is Nessie?
Nessie is 2.5. She'll be 3 in May, which is still very young.
And how much does she weigh? There we go.
Probably maybe about 800 pounds.
But she's only half of the family. Baby, her counterpart, weighs in at 1,000.
Their size.
And while Nessie and Baby may have already been local celebs in their southern Arizona town, last month Nessie took the world by storm when this YouTube video went viral.
I uploaded the video at like 9:30 or something, and I woke up the next morning. I had all these emails from like news people, and so I went to my YouTube page and I saw like the view count. I was like, oh my God.
And her first thought?
Oh, look how dorky I'm running.
But dorkiness aside, Alex says she's happy the video became such a hit because she wants to help educate others about camels. And while Nessie's happy dance is one of her tricks, it's not her only one. She gives kisses.
Kiss?
Nessie, kiss?
Well, at least to some people. She'll give you a neck rub. And if you're lucky, even a hair wash.
Oh my God!
However, while Alex says owning camels is very rewarding, she does want others to know they're not house pets, and they do require a lot of time, space, money, and work.
They have a high infant mortality rate. The goat's milk that they're raised on is very, very expensive, and you have to do it every single day, you know, for multiple times a day, and that goes for a year.
For people thinking about plastic surgery, going out of the country to save some money may sound like a good idea. But according to Veronica Dimsky, the deal she got was too good to be true.
I want so bad to go home. I was begging God and my husband to take me out of there.
For Veronica Dimsky, her 60th birthday was a milestone, and to celebrate, she was planning on treating herself to a much-anticipated facelift and nose job. To save some money, she found a doctor in Mexico. But things didn't go as planned.
My head started to grow to 3 times size a human head. I was black and blue. I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
Meanwhile, her husband was desperately trying to get her home but couldn't because she couldn't fly in her condition. When she finally got back to Arizona, he was shocked. And that's when they turned to Dr. Gwen Maxwell, who says what's known as medical tourism has become a big problem.
There's a huge economic incentive for people to go and seek
care in other countries.
And this isn't the first time she's witnessed something like this.
Either the scars are placed poorly, the scars heal badly, there are deformities that can occur in the neck, damage to various nerves.
So what exactly went wrong in Veronica's case? Dr. Maxwell says that at some point during her procedure, Veronica's salivary gland was damaged, and bacteria and saliva started to accumulate in her neck. Now, to be balanced, we contacted the company that set Veronica up with the doctor, and they say her issues were a result of not fully complying with the doctor's orders, and released the following statement. It reads in part, "As dissatisfied as this patient was, I have many, many more that are satisfied. Every surgeon in every field of medicine has experienced occasional problems. In this case, he did nothing wrong. She did not comply." And while Veronica is now on her road to recovery, Dr. Maxwell says you should always check with credible organizations such as the Joint Commission Organization, and don't only go by what you read online.
Even though it seems like there's a lot of information, not all of it is factual, so you have to be very, very suspicious.